Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Did anyone bet on Flint? A lot to get into. Excited for today. Good day of boxing. Really good day of boxing. Entertaining day of boxing. Really good day. Really good day of boxing. So far, between yesterday and today, all of my bets are alive. Everything is alive and well. All the parlays, the three locks of the week are all alive and well. Everything is good. What up, Cedric? Everything is good so far. I gave you guys 3 locks. We're going to go over that quickly. Those are all still very much alive. 1 leg, 2 left, like different thing like that. What up, Wilmer? We're off to a really good start this weekend. Really good start. I guess the Harper fight was a little bit more competitive than we thought. I mean, Harper won every round, but it wasn't a total wash, total blowout, mismatch, beatdown. Harper dominated the fight and won, I thought every round. Apparently, she lost one on the cards. But that was interesting. Hughes dominated. Sylvester won. I put a little money line bet on Sylvester at -140. I said that was a good bet. And then both of my parlays came through as well. So we're looking good. We're looking good. I am now up to and even $9,000. I'm up on the month. We still the rest of tomorrow's parlays are looking quite good. They're looking really good. This month's going really well. Like I said, of the 12 parlays I've given you guys coming into this week, 10 of them have hit, and the 3 I gave you this week are all alive and well. Yeah, it was a good day. Good call on Sylvester. Yeah, I thought at -140, -150, whatever you locked in on him at was a good bet. Yeah, it's all up to the Doran. If the Doran wins, it's going to be a big week for a lot of people. A lot of people had money on Doran. I'm pissed DraftKings only had live betting on the co-main and main event. Yeah, I was talking to Muscles about that. We kind of saw that coming. It was frustrating. I hope everyone took the over on Hughes money line. I was fairly confident on that, and that came through. All right, guys, let me wait. What? Rambler? They voided your Archer bet? Maybe they thought what did they do that for? I don't. Interesting. Why did they void the bet? BC, did anyone bet on Flint? What up, BC? Did anyone bet on Flint? I didn't. I didn't do anything with that fight. I'm confused. Havelock said then by the second round they removed the distance bet, making the money line bet your only option. I'm just utterly confused on why they voided your bet. Did anyone else have this? Did anyone else have a bet on Sharp and Hughes in which the bet was voided? I didn't bet on the money line. I just had a parlay with the over and it hit. Hey, Muscles, what up, man? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm not really sure the reason. But Rambo said he had his bet voided. Why would the bet be voided? Hey, Muscles, did you hit your 2-leg parlay, right? You had Zimmermann and the over on what was your parlay, Muscles? What up, GOAT? All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing blog. Please like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing comes at you for every single major fight. She had consistent make money betting on the sport of boxing. Again, 10 for 12 this month on our parlays, and so far we're 3 for 3. All 3 are alive and well. So join the Patreon, get the lock of the week. The link is in the description. It's also in that little ticker below. Make sure you get the lock of the week. We are absolutely killing it. We're on fire with the lock. Make sure you get it. The link is in the description. It's also in the ticker below. It's pinned in the chat. It's $5 a month. Gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. That's just $5 a month. Gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you live betting, gets you the updated props. Of course, it gets you all the locks of the week, which just hit consistently. I gave Sharp one round. I thought I could see that. Yeah, I didn't think the fight was close on the cards. I mean, it was the fight was brutal to watch. Yeah, the fight was just absolutely brutal to watch. It was you could see what they were trying to do. Maxiped was trying to close the distance and it wasn't really having much success. He was trying to feint, walk him down, close the distance, get him to shell up. He wouldn't, go to high guard, hit him in the body. He wouldn't do that. And then Sharp is a straight counter puncher. So when Hughes didn't open up, Sharp couldn't counter him, and they was just spent most of the fight standing around up until the 8th, 9th round. The beginning of that fight was tough to watch, boy. Muscles. What was your 2-leg parlay? What was what was your parlay? Will Baldo Garcia and Renee Calixto. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong one. I'm not touching it. I'm laying off of it. I did 2 parlays today. Hughes, Sylvester, Harper. Harper won by decision. Won by KO. Payout was way better, of course, than the minus 1,600. Yeah, for sure. Good day, David. Good day. Good to have you here. Havelock. Excluding round 7, there was so little punches landed that the scorecards could be all over the place. So what were the cards? I had it 119, 109, 10 rounds to 1. How did the judges have it? Did they have it close, or they have it wide? I was watching the fight while my nanny was kind of hanging out with the kids, and I was kind of explaining to her what was going on. And I was saying that the scorecards might be all over the place, but I'm scoring all the rounds for Hughes, basically. But how did the judges have it? Hughes over, and Harper money line. There you go. What do you think? 2 legs, Balbino, and I don't know much about Bibiano. Fedora, I like. The Bibiano fight, I'm laying off of. But I like Tindoran. By the way. I like Tindoran, by the way. I say, if you go back and watch the first fight, it's not close. Tindoran dominates the fight and then knocks him out. It's not close. It's not competitive. I don't know why the odds are what they are. The fight's not close. Man, I really want to load up on some heavy money on Tindoran on the money line minus 150, but something is telling me not. Then you don't have to. Look, I split my bets up between 3 different bets. 3 different parlays. And then 2 standalone bets. Right? I bet on Sylvester money line, and then I bet on McGregor by decision. Sylvester by decision and I'm sorry, Sylvester by decision and McGregor by decision. So we'll find out how that goes shortly. Yeah, there was something fishy about that. There was something really, really, really weird about the way that opened up. All right, guys, let me pay the bills first, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, and all forms of social media. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the chat. It's in the ticker below. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week. It gets you asked to book anything. It gets you the updated props, the live betting. It gets you access to the Discord where we stream fights. It's a great community. Join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. After you guys do that, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. Carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-fed beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and source for years to get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Let's get back into today's show. Good odds on Itawama on decision. Yeah, I like the Itawama on decision. Yeah, I'm not touching Itawama on decision. Itawama by stoppage. Come on, Ramble. You know he stopped and doing the first 2 rounds. I kind of agree with Muscles. Like, it'll be a goddamn stoppage at some point. With that one, Muscle should have split your bet 50-50. Make 2 parlays, one with Harper by decision and one by KO. Would make more money. Methods basically even money as opposed to minus 1,600 or minus 2,000. Whatever you got. That's not a bad strategy. It's not what I do, but it's not a bad strategy. I just take bets that I think are going to hit, and I live with those bets. But what David is suggesting is not bad. And a fight like that, where I don't know which way it's going to go. Like, I was leaning towards decision, obviously, but watching the tape, man, I thought Zimmermann was really bad. She's actually a little better than I thought. I thought she was just going to keep coming straight forward and maybe get stopped late. Like, I saw that coming. I like the over because that gave you 8.5 in a 10-round fight. I like that better than the decision bet, but I didn't like either one of them. It's not a bad strategy at all. All right, I want to get into the lock of the week and what we got left. I feel great about Josh Taylor, Eddie. I feel fantastic about Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor is easy money. That to me is one, and we're going to look at what we got left in the week shortly. I want to get through this, but I feel great about that. Guys, in the Discord, try to keep the banter and the chat, which is cool. Try to keep it into the general. Now I'm trying to go through my lock of the week, and it's all chat, which is fine. But let's try to keep that in the general. All right. So one lock: Tadoran money line, Itawama money line, Harper money line. 1 leg down, 2 legs to go. 1 leg down, 2 legs to go. Tadoran obviously being the kicker in that one. We need to get Tadoran, but I feel good about it. I definitely feel good about that. Give me 1 second. 1 leg down, 2 to go. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Another parlay. Itawama by stoppage. Over 8.5 Mold Sylvester. Over 10.5 Collins McGregor. 1 leg down. 2 to go. No, wait. Yeah, 1 leg down, 2 to go. And then, give me 1 second. One more leg. All right. Josh Taylor money line, Harper money line, over, use, and sharp. One leg, two legs down. Down, one to go. So there's 9 total legs, and we've already hit on 4 of the 9 with 5 to go. All right. Just to reiterate that, what we need for all 3 parlays to hit. Harper money line, good. We got Itawama money line, Doran money line, and that hits. We got Mold over. We need Collins and McGregor to go over, and we need Itawama to win by stoppage, and that one hits. And then the last one is we have Harper money line. We have over 8.5 on use and sharp, and now we just need Josh Taylor to hit, and that hits, and then we'll be 3 for 3. All right, I want to get into what we have left this week, but let me get through some of these chats first. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, leave them now. I will get to all of it. I feel great about Josh Taylor. No one talking about Aloy getting the stoppage. Dude is strong AF and can hit like. Yeah. He's just not a guy that we talk about a lot. But yeah, Aloy getting the stoppage is very, it's most likely the outcome. It took my 3-leg parlay from plus 120 to plus 440. See, there you go. As the David was talking about. I feel Josh Taylor gets stoppage. I don't. I think he goes to maybe a late stoppage. I think he goes the distance. This is a fight for him to. Yeah, I know. This is an important fight for himself. It's just, it's against a guy who. I hope so. I didn't take the over. I just took Josh Taylor money line minus 340, minus 350, whatever you got about it. It's not terrible. I just took Josh Taylor on the money line. I think it's a good bet. But I really think the best parlay of the week, Josh Taylor money line, Terry Harper money line, over, use, and sharp. That was the best. That was the best lock of the week. Fellas, I think the under 1.5 knockdowns on the job. Yeah, I definitely like that too. I like the knockdown props. Muscles, what was the prop? It was Taylor. The prop on DraftKings was Taylor by decision. No, it was Taylor money line, and under 1.5 knockdowns was minus 150. I like that a lot. We're going to get to all that in just a minute, but I like that a lot. I'm thinking about locking in Taylor with Ricardo Nunez. Let me see the odds on Nunez. These Japanese fights, I try to stay away from. I'll be honest with you. I've got burnt so many times in these Japanese fights, man. I don't know. You want to take it, take it. I mean, I think it hits. I think it's a good bet. What are your total parlay odds on? It's probably pretty good, right? Well, let me get this. 25, my boy, 25. All right, 25. We got 3 parlays. They're over today and tomorrow. So far, everything's hit so far. So we're still very much alive. I'm gonna thank you for the $5 super chat, 25. I'm gonna go over this real quick with 25. What's left on the parlay? One parlay has one leg down, Harper money line, and then Itawama money line and Doran money line need to hit. So one leg down, 2 to go on that parlay. On the next parlay, give me 1 second. We got 2 legs down. We got Harper money line, that hit. We got over 8.5 U's and sharp, that hit. And we got Josh Taylor money line, that needs to hit. That's my favorite parlay. So we got 2 legs down on that, 1 leg to go. And then on the final parlay, we got Harper money line, that hit. And then we need to hit Itawama money line and Doran money line, and we hit that. So we got a couple. Everything is alive and well. Everything's alive and well. I know you want to brag about this 25. I know you had a home run parlay. Tell everyone about your parlay. I want to hear about your parlay 25. Who'd you have? It was a baseball parlay. It was a home run parlay. What'd you have? Tell us about it. It was plus 14,000. Got that. I always give this guy a hard time for his ridiculous parlays. This one hit. Havelock says Leo over, Taylor money line, Nunez money line. Plus 150. Leo over, Taylor money line, Nunez money line. It's not bad, Havelock. I like it. Let me get to some more of these chats. If he loses to SO, who's only British level, he should retire. Yeah, no, I agree. If Josh Taylor loses, I don't want to see Josh Taylor again. He can't lose to Akao Suman. He can't lose. Prime Josh was great. Prime Josh was Hall of Fame level. Yeah, the DraftKings prop was Taylor under 1.5 knockdowns and money line. Taylor money line under 1.5 knockdowns minus 150. I've got over 3.5 on Aloy's fight. That's not bad. I don't mind 3.5. Follow Mike TV. I got the over 3.5 on that fight. Taylor to win under 1.5 knockdowns minus 150. I would like, to me, that's a great bet. Gonna watch the Wilbato versus Garcia fight real quick. Is that on now? Yeah, Dave, who's showing the fight? Like now, where are you getting that fight from? I didn't even. It's happening now. It's live now. Check this 2-leg parlay under 1.5 knockdown on Josh Taylor plus Doran money line plus 111. I like this, Muscles. I like this a lot. Like guys, if you want a little plus money parlay that's not too risky, easy money, easy money. How did they avoid the distance for the Archie Shaw fight? They didn't. Tweets. No. I think it was Rambler said that they. Well, Rambler, what happened to you? Tell us what happened. It was Cody Bellinger, Zach Nito, and Ketel Marte for home runs. You hit it, man. I'm still going to bust your balls for taking horrible parlays like this. Thank you for the super chat. I still think these bets are horrible. Like, I get you hit it. And congratulations. I'm happy for you, bro. I am. Like, that's cool. And I like 25. 25 is one of the only guys I know who's like under the age of 25 and not a complete pussy. So I like 25. He's a good dude. Congrats. I'm happy for you, man. That's a good hit. I still think the bet's a terrible bet, but it hit. Havelock, I'm watching the first one to see what. Oh, you're watching the first fight. Dave says he's watching the first fight to bet the second fight. No, that makes sense. I get what you're saying. There's an opportunity to make money on the Wilbato fight. What if you bet on both fighters to win by decision? Yeah, but the problem is you can do that. But the problem you run into is what if there's a knockout, right? Like there could be a knockout in that fight. Just stay away from these Japanese fights, man. Stay away from them. Archie Shaw. I told you Archie Shaw wasn't going to win that fight, man. That fight was horrible to watch. It's just horrible to watch. Just need to make sure they both get the distance. Yeah. So I'm saying, why not just bet the distance then, right? Like just bet. What's the distance on it? All right, the distance is minus 310. First fight was a draw. Yeah, it was a draw. No one gets stopped. If bet the fight to go the distance. On MGM, they did, Gary. On MGM, what? I'm not sure why, though. I'm a degenerate gambler. 25. I've been through Gambles Anonymous twice, and I'm still doing this. So you're in good hands, my friend. I've been through GA twice, and I'm still doing this. So there's nothing wrong with that. Don't call yourself a degenerate, just a gambler. I'm a gambler. I take calculated risk, and I win. I trust Gary with fighting bets, hence why I'm here. Muscles. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but Muscles. How much did you win last year listening to my bets? I just want 25 to know that it's possible. Muscles, how much did you win last year with these listening to my bets? Ryan Hahn, yeah, but it could be a draw and get shafted on both bets. It could be a draw. And then right. So it might just be best to take the over, Muscles, or to go the distance. But I feel what he's saying. If it's a draw, you're screwed. But the odds of that, you could bet a small bet on the draw, and you would still make money. Like if you bet a small bet on the draw, you would still make some money, right? But it would obviously eat into your profits. The draw is plus 1,400. So if you bet $25, you win we'll do the math on that. A $25 bet would make you $3,500. You're still making money. You can still make money doing that. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You might as well just bet the fight to go the distance then. Any early thoughts on Reese Bellotti and Ryan Garner? No, when is that fight? Am I missing something? Hang on. July 26th. No, I got a while. I got 2 months for that fight. I'll get to it though. Yeah, that's possible, but it's Manuel Gallegos, Khalil Ko rematch got value on Gallegos, in my opinion. I got to get to the tape on that. Let me get to the tape on that before I give you guys a prediction on that. I meant to say it's very rare, but there has to be a draw in a rematch. I'm still in the green over $1,000. That's all you can ask for, man. That's all you can ask for. I think your bets are ridiculous, but if you're in the green, you're in the green. I can't say nothing to you, 25. If you're in the green, you're in the green, and I can't say a word about it. Ryan, GA twice. That's brutal. Even God wagers. Absolutely, Cedric. Muscles, what's the P&L of last year? Only degenerate when you continuously lose. If you're making money consistently, you're a businessman. You're taking a calculated risk. Like no one would say a stock investor is a degenerate. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. There's no difference, right? You're taking calculated risk. No one's going to be 100%. There's literally no logical difference between betting on a sport, not casino games where it's against you, not slot machines, not table games, not rolling dice, not flipping quarters, betting on sports that you spend your day looking into where you can pick and choose your bets is no difference in playing the stock market. I was a stockbroker for years. There's no difference logically. There's definitely no difference morally. See, the P&L question mark. I made over 200K last year. I made with Gary, and now I do it full time. He had a corporate 9-to-5 job that he now quits 25 to bet boxing on my picks. So I'm saying you can do this. $200K. Sheesh. Let's go, muscles. Let's go. Guard on money line. Probably guard on money line. I hate Reese Bellotti. I think he's god awful, but then like he wins a fight and then everyone likes him again. I got Reese Bellotti just picked up a win, right? He beat Michael Gomez. Yeah, he stopped Michael Gomez. That fight sucked. That's right. He beat Michael Gomez in a fight I thought he had no chance in. Good, Miran. How you do, Miran? Still taking Lee McGregor for tomorrow. Yeah, I got a little bet on Lee McGregor. Fabio Worley versus Keyshawn. Oh, Fabio Worley versus Keyshawn Davis. Like, how are they fighting? Fabio Worley, Keyshawn Davis, Galil Yafai, Jake Paul, all to win in a parlay. I don't bet on no Jake Paul fights, but I don't know, man. I told you how Jake. I know the Andre August fight against Jake Paul was cap. I know for sure that was cap. Paid a little bit. Take it. Congrats, Muscle and Gary. I like this community. Learn different money-making bet strategy, bounce ideas. Yeah, we love having you here, David. Sebastian Vendora, Tim Zoo rematch. Odds are a lot closer. I thought it would be. I like Zoo in the rematch. That's a lot of money, Brown. What up, Jam? It's good to have you here, Jam. Thinking of locking in Taylor with Ricardo Nunez. Lock it up. I don't mind that. Sports betting has allowed me to quit jobs and another one lined up and still live comfortably. Account assuming is getting robbed and Scott. He's gonna. Okay, look, maybe. And you have to factor that in. You have to factor in hometown decisions. You have to factor in who's the ace. All of this needs to be factored in. Like, I don't think it's going to come down to having to rob a cow assuming. But if it does, he's going to be. Like, that's why you take Taylor. I got Angelo Leo in my main bet, and Pedro Collins, a couple others shaping into it. We got a good week going. Thoughts on tonight's final fight? The Leo fight. I like Leo. I don't love the bet. I don't like the odds on it. No, I wish. Message him. I want to work with him here. He's not into it anymore. He wants to. I used to do a podcast with Matt Hunter, pretty big channel. We were doing well. I wish him the best. I still text with him. We still have a group chat. I'm a big fan of Matt, but no, he's doing his own thing now. It's no hard feeling. We're still cool. I texted with him the other day. We just did, life happened, I guess. I was chatting to Josh Taylor. He's in good spirits. He's happy to be the hunter of the division. He looked good at the weigh-ins as well. Yeah, I like to see about 47. He outgrew 140 a long time ago. The most important thing with wanting to do this full time is making sure you have a good enough bankroll. I agree. Have 7 months of reserve saved up. 6 months of reserve. 6 months. Oh, Garcia and Calixto. Let me look at this. Everyone's into this fight. I like to go the distance. That's what I like. I like it to go the distance. That's the bet. At minus 310, the odds aren't bad. Like, that's the better bet. It truly is a 50-50 fight, and the odds just aren't great. Better than another draw. You could do that. I like it to go the distance. I would bet that. Betting on on these little guys is rough, man. You know, I want to take Garcia. I'm not all the way there. I like Garcia. I like it to go the distance better. The Leo fight starts at like 4 or 5 in the morning, something like that. Crawford will come through. Don't you worry. Oh, I wanted to place a bet on Crawford already. The Booth Hayden line was such a steal, man. Minus 250 was generational. It was so off that line. There you go. There you go, Miran. Yeah, that is wild. All right, let me get into this real quick. Let's take a look at what's left this weekend. I like Pedro Todorin. This fight's rough. I like the over. I like it to go the distance. I'm laying off the money line. I love Pedro Todorin at minus 150. That's a great bet. Angelo Leo at minus 125, at minus 525. I don't love it. I would probably take it. I don't love it. You know, I think he wins, but at minus 525, that is crazy wide. I'm not touching any minus 800, minus 8,000, minus 10,000. I'm not touching none of that. You guys know I like Archie Sharp. Yambi at minus 4,000. A lot of guys like Yambi by stoppage. That's probably a good bet. We got over under 3.5. I'm not touching that. Yambi by KO, I like. Minus 1,200. You can throw it in your parlay. I'm not touching the over under 3.5. That's wild. Itawama, I like. Itawama he went from minus 2,000 to minus 8,000 overnight. By stoppage, minus 2,000. That's wild. And then Josh Taylor. Money line up minus 330. It's got a little better. It was minus 350, minus 340, minus 330. He's coming down. So this is what I like for the rest of today. For the rest of the weekend. Did I put McGregor in there? I did. Oh, most important bet. Easy bet. Over 10.5 on this. Take the over on this. You guys want a sweet little parlay? Let me give you guys a sweet little parlay. 3-leg parlay. Easy money. Minus 156, 3-leg parlay. Itawama by stoppage, Josh Taylor. Over 10.5 on Collins and McGregor. Easy money. Easy money parlay. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. Minus 156. Take the money to the bank. Thank me later. I got a quick $50 because I thought she was going to get her out of there. I've still got this Renee fight, though. What up, Kingdom Life? You see the Renee versus Garcia coming up at 8 p.m. These two guys. Yeah, where do I watch this? Is it on the zone? Hang on one second. All right. I'm at a loss here, guys. All right. I don't think so, Muscles. I don't think he's fighting on his own. I'm going to be at the tail of fight. There you go, Miran. Has a rematch ever gone draw after draw? I can't think of one. Maybe Josh Franco? Let me look at something real quick. Okay, so Josh Franco fought Negrete 3 times. The first one and the third one were a draw. The second one he won by split decision. So he had 2 draws and a split decision with Negrete. Hear me out though. When you see a second draw and a rematch. That's the only example I got that I can think of at the top of my head. David and Muscles, that dude Antoine Cobb with the trilogy of Top Rank. Oh yeah. It's happened. Don't know about Josh Taylor. That might be losing time. I'll take the over. Where can we watch the Calixto fight? It's on ESPN. All right, good to know. Live, if you think Taylor is losing, take the under 1.5. Yeah. I'm guessing it's on the app. It's on the ESPN Plus app. Will you get? I don't know. I didn't get into that fight. I'm not overly familiar with either fighter. I don't have an answer for you on that one, Rambler. The Renee fight is on ESPN Plus, I think. Okay, good to know. Thank you, Kingdom. The bet's paying for my ticket, so technically I want. There you go. There you go. No, there's no way there's going to be a draw on this one. You have to separate bets, I think. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to go live tomorrow after the Josh Taylor card. Guys, if you have any last-minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, let me know. Appreciate everyone. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you all for showing up. Appreciate this. I'm going to go live tomorrow with an immediate reaction to Josh Taylor. Thoughts, comments, super chats, leave them in the comment section now or forever hold your peace. It is May 23rd, 2025. From Texas to the world, thank y'all and God bless. There you go. Jeff, I knew it had to happen at some point. Tasumi and Haga fought twice, 2 draws. There you go. All right, y'all. I'm out. Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.